We're in Claremont, California, guys, and this college is Claremont campus.
Yeah,
okay.
There's a few different colleges on the campus.
So there's a few different colleges on the campus.
You're an officer. Is this private or public? This sidewalk to travel on? I'm asking you a question.
Hey.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Run shit around here. You're detained at this point.
Detained for what? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Take a seat.
I'm not taking a seat, dude. I don't have to sit down.
I'm telling you.
I don't have to sit down. I'm not a dog, dude. I don't have to sit down.
Do you have ID?
I'm not giving you anything, dude. We didn't break any law.
What's up, guys? San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I am doing a follow-up video today. I'm out here with San Joaquin Audits and Louis C's channel. So I don't know if you guys remember, but he had a video on his channel that went viral on everybody's channel that shared it. He was walking around with a skateboard, and this is, I'm gonna show you guys the area. I'm gonna pan around, and so we are in a college campus area, but the street and the sidewalk is open to the public. Right here you have the Benton Museum of Art, Pomona College. So right here where we're standing is going to be where the security guard approached you, right? But you guys weren't actually on the campus, or were you on the campus, or were you not?
We literally walked along the sidewalk right here.
So you guys were walking along the sidewalk.
Just like this, had our board, campus safety rolled up on us right here, and immediately started almost interrogating us, not even asking us questions, more just like demanding like what we're doing, yada yada. Explained to him, just walking around, minding our business, you know.
And he threatened to call the cops on you guys.
Immediately. He's
Immediately.
like, I'm just gonna call the cops. I'm like, okay, do what you gotta do, you know. If that's what you feel like doing. And we kept on about our business.
So none of that was on video.
No, unfortunately, no.
Because you didn't pull out your phone to record it. You started pulling out your phone when the cops came, when they actually came. Now let me ask you, bro. This is for the other side who always likes to think that we are police haters or whatever. Yeah. But let me ask you this: did you give the security guy any lip, any attitude where he felt like he had to call the cops? Were you acting suspicious or anything?
Nope. I even answered his questions. You know, when he had no real right to even question us, I answered his question. You know, politely too. I wasn't, rude about it. I asked him, "You're just looking at the stairs. That's all we're doing." But when he started saying that we needed to exit the entire area by the way he instructed us to, which is to the major streets, because he claimed that everything was private, is when I got upset and was like, you're just lying to me. So I told him, leave me alone. I'm gonna keep on about my business, and that's when everything kind of just happened. So, and he closed right away. He was like, "I'm calling the cops." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead."
All right. So one more question right here for this area. We're going to go to the other area where the cops stopped Lewis and they started messing with him. And you guys absolutely loved that video. If you haven't seen it, we're going to show it to you guys again. Let's take a quick walk down this way so you guys could see exactly what's happening. And I want to show you guys something really quick. I want to point something out. We are in an area where I think almost every building right here is part of the college, right?
Essentially, yeah.
But the street is open to the public. The reason you're seeing a lot of folks walking by right now, and the reason you're seeing a lot of cars parked everywhere, is because we have a farmer's market going on right down there. And you see, as you guys can see, there's cars everywhere. So there's a farmer's market going on right down there. This is open to the public. As you guys can see, it's a sidewalk and it's a crosswalk. And is that a dorm over there, bro?
Yeah.
That looks like a house from the movie Porky's or something, right? It's a party house. So as you can see, Lewis, after the security guard back there told him he was going to call the cops, these guys, Lewis, and who were you with that night?
My friend Donnie.
He was with his friend. And so they kept walking down this way, this sidewalk, and then they walked down that way over up there to the left, and that's where the cops pulled up. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys that now.
Nan, can we help you?
Walking.
Can we help you?
Oh, campus safety says you're walking on the property.
We're walking on the sidewalk.
Walking on the street.
Walking on the sidewalk. Can we help you with something?
Walking down the street.
Yeah, walking on the sidewalk.
They said something different. So
No,
we're responding
well,
here.
you have cameras, so you guys can go look at cameras if you want. We're not gonna do this, dude. We're walking on the sidewalk. We respect signs. We respect laws. We're not doing nothing wrong. So really don't have nothing to explain here.
Well, this is really their property.
And we're on the sidewalk
You
right
guys go
now.
to school here? Any particular reason why you guys are
We're just walking, dude.
trespassing
We're
through
not
their
trespassing.
property?
None of these signs say public road or private roads.
Regular street.
Do they say private roads?
Part of the school campus.
But do the street signs say private roads? Because I know private roads. I lived in a private community. Yeah, I know what a private road is.
Or just regular, he told us.
So we didn't trespass at any moment.
The building that you guys were in when I contacted you?
We were walking on the sidewalk, dude.
We were weren't in any.
We're on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
So we really don't want to have to talk if we don't really have to. Like, we're on the sidewalk.
Well, based on what he's telling me, you guys were trespassing on the campus.
You
guys
guys,
have no business being here.
you
We have
guys,
laws of
you
theft,
can
so
go.
You guys are detained at this
You
point,
can go
so.
check the cameras if you want. We're not detained for what? We didn't do nothing wrong.
He just said he saw you guys.
Where exactly did you see us?
Building.
Tell me exactly. Exactly where?
On College
Uh huh.
and 4th Street,
Where were we?
Benson Museum of
Where were we? How far were we onto the property?
You were
How
inside,
far were we
right
onto the property? Were we not 30 from the line? We're 30 feet from that line. We weren't on the property, man. It's a sidewalk.
inside there.
It's still public, man. This is public. Are you gonna? You're an officer. Is this private or public? This sidewalk
Okay,
to
you
travel
were
on.
saying-
I'm asking you a
Okay,
question.
Hey,
No, I'm asking you a
don't run
question.
shit around here. You're detained at this point.
Detained
Yes.
for what? I didn't do nothing wrong. You can't
You
fucking
just
tell me
did.
I'm detained,
I said
and you
can.
can't tell me fucking shit, dude.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't, dude.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You really want to try and play that
Try
game?
what?
You want to play that game?
What law
Okay.
did I
Well,
break?
you're detained.
I didn't break any
He
law.
says you're detained.
I didn't
and
break
he
any
said-
law.
he
I want
said
him to prove
you
it.
were
Go prove it.
Okay, you will prove it.
No,
That's fine.
I'd like.
At this point,
I'd
all
like.
we need is your information.
No, dude,
so you
you're
can
not-
be advised of trespassing on the college grounds.
We didn't
and then you guys
trespass
can do it.
anything.
Okay, well he said you did.
We
And
didn't.
He says that they have he
We didn't.
actually witnessed you do it.
We didn't.
So yes.
We didn't. We were on the sidewalk when he drove up on us, and he asked us what we were doing.
Take a seat.
I'm not taking a seat, dude. I don't have to sit down.
I'm telling you.
I don't have to sit down. I'm not a fucking dog, dude. I don't have to sit down.
Do you have ID?
I'm not giving you anything, dude. We didn't break any law. He's lying. How about that? There's two of us here.
All right, guys. So here we are. We're at the exact area where Lewis was actually stopped by the cops. Is this where you were actually standing right here?
Yeah, we were walking that way, and I can just hear the cruiser coming up on us. They had their lights going. They didn't have the sirens on, but they had the lights going. We were walking, and I can see all this commotion coming up behind me. And the cop pulls up like very aggressively, like right here, like at an angle, like almost up on the curb type thing.
Okay.
You know, gets out and starts the whole.
So he actually parked the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blocking traffic and everything.
Okay, so he's blocking traffic, parked the wrong way.
Yeah.
And right away, he aggressively comes up to you and starts asking you why you're trespassing on campus property, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Is there any particular reason you're trespassing on campus property?
I have a camera.
Okay, then go get your camera and show it to them so you can prove it. Because until then, I'm not doing anything. I didn't trespass anywhere. I even asked you where exactly is private, and you try to tell me all of this was private, which is a fucking lie, dude. You lied, bro. No, you lied. I asked you specifically. These are public sidewalks right here. Yeah, which is what we're doing. We're not riding them. We're riding them. We're not riding them. We're walking. And you've been following us around for what reason, dude? We're in bright clothing. Are we ducking behind bushes?
Nope.
All right. Are we making a nuisance?
You are.
How?
You're cruising around here.
Walking around quietly, having a conversation, enjoying what's around here? That's not nothing wrong.
We're just trying to identify.
I want to know what law I broke because you're trying to claim I trespass. I didn't trespass anything. And when you said we were on that private property, what did we immediately do? If we were on
Then
it.
you just admitted that you were on
No,
the private
if
property.
we were on it. It's a sidewalk. This is all sidewalk. It looks like sidewalk. We walked onto it. We can take you back to that building and show you exactly what we did. We're not inside of the halls. We're not walking, jumping fences or anything. Okay? I don't appreciate you coming up here and trying to tell me whatever you just try to do. And I don't appreciate you all of a sudden assuming that we're guilty of something that you have no idea of.
He says.
Okay, and that's and your job is to come and ask.
No, it's not.
Oh, and it's not. You have to investigate supposedly. If a crime was committed,
I'm not saying
aren't you
that.
supposed to
I'm saying
investigate?
You said that you trespassed. We need to
And
get
we
your information
didn't.
So you can be
We
advised of
didn't.
trespassing
We
on the college
didn't
grounds.
trespass.
And then once you're
When you
advised of
trespass
trespassing
is
on
when
the
you're
college
asked.
grounds,
When you trespass is when you're asked to leave.
and
Okay.
that's exactly
And
what
we've
you
been
just
on
said.
public
So you
sidewalks.
just
We've been on
reiterated-
did
you
we not-
basically just
did we not
admitted to me
leave?
That you
We
were
did
on
not. I didn't
private
admit
property.
anything to you. I'm
just
explaining to you what
admitted were on
happened.
private property,
First of all,
and you admitted that
first
he
of all,
asked you to leave.
I'm giving you the courtesy of explaining something because I didn't have to explain anything to you
Yeah,
because we
and-
didn't trespass.
So, what you know of that made a lot of sense. What you just said. And let me ask you this really quick, Nick. On campus, can anyone go on campus that you know of? Do you have to be invited, or can anyone just actually go on campus until you're asked to leave?
To my knowledge, for the most part, anybody can go on, because think about if you're someone who never went to college and you want to sign up, you have to go to a counselor and talk to them.
Makes sense.
So the first thing, like as long as you, anybody can really go on. Nobody can stay on after they're asked to leave if they're doing something, maybe whatever suspicious or or something that the owner of the building or the campus doesn't like, security asks you to leave, then you have to leave.
Makes sense.
But if you say you're going to sign up for college, like, you have to be on campus to go and sign up, you know?
Right.
Okay? You think because we have skateboards or some shit, we're like up to no good? Dude, that's fucked up. We're just walking. Irrelevant of the time.
You're on college property at this time.
We're on the sidewalk, dude. You can't tell people. You try to tell me this was private. You fucking lie, dude.
Right now you're on.
That's where we were at earlier. None of these signs say private roads. These are public fucking sidewalks, dude. What the fuck is going on? And then you try to tell me to fucking sit down and you try to bark at me, dude? The fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
I don't appreciate that shit
what you don't
because I'm calmly walking.
I don't care what.
What if I was on
appreciate
a
or not.
bicycle in a fucking dumbass suit that those guys wear? You wouldn't say shit to us. Please, be fucking real, dude.
It's 12:30 at night.
Irrelevant. I'm not a child and neither is he.
Right.
And I don't appreciate that.
Give us your ID.
I don't. What do you mean give you my ID for what? What law did I break? You didn't trespass me because I wasn't on there where you had to kick me out. Okay? So get fucking right, dude. Be honest. Because I'm not gonna go through this shit, dude.
I got you on this camera.
And okay, so then show them the footage and prove it then. I would love to see that right now. No, dude, that's not how this shit works. That's not how this shit works, bro. If you would already fucking try to do whatever you were gonna try to do, but you're not because we didn't break any.
Actually, I'm waiting for that guy right there because that's my lieutenant.
Okay,
So,
well then, if your
he's the
lieutenant wants to
watchman.
come
So you
talk,
can go ahead and argue.
I'm not
all you
arguing.
want
I'm not arguing. I'm
and
not
think that
barking.
You're in control, but
No,
you're really not.
no, I'm
So-
asserting my fucking rights here.
No,
Okay,
you're
I'm not a
asserting your rights
dumbass.
because you were
No, I'm not a
trespassing
dumbass.
on
I'm not
private
trespassing.
property, and they're okay.
We've been on the sidewalk, dude.
But you guys already said you guys were on property. He
We
contacted you,
were
told you guys
walking
to leave that
around.
property.
He didn't tell us to get like, hey, get the fuck out. And we said no. We said, where is private? Where is public? He was right there too. So I would appreciate if you kind of speak up and say something because I even came around and asked you, what is private? What is public? Exactly. You told us that these sidewalks are and where exactly we were using the crosswalks. We were doing everything. Not breaking any laws, dude. I really don't appreciate this shit. And of course I'm going to bark and of course I'm going to get upset because I'm walking. Me and my friend are walking. We're walking on campus enjoying our night. Irrelevant of what time is it? We're not 10 years old. So what's the problem here? That's what my point is. I don't appreciate this shit because I get it. We have skateboards, so what? I'm sorry? What and what? I like buildings, I like this, I like trees, I like cool shit to look at, you know what I mean? Like I've never been here. This is cool. I really don't have to answer any of you guys' questions. I really don't, and I'm getting kind of aggravated because it's not cool.
Get where we're coming from.
I can't because to what he tried to say is not normal. What's normal's an opinion, bro.
That building there.
We weren't on there, bro.
You guys spoke already. Can I explain something to you? Because you guys already talked.
I mean, honestly, dude, look. Let's just say me and you. I really,
I know where you're going. That's fine.
yeah. I mean, really.
Yeah.
I mean, really, dude. Because like he said, he has a camera.
I know.
That. Then we wouldn't even have to be discussing anything. I would have already been in handcuffs if I was trespassing. Believe that. And I would gladfully do so. If I was being a fucking idiot, fine. I'm not an idiot.
I mean, honestly, you think you're hanging around those buildings.
We're walking around the sidewalk, so that's all we're doing.
I understand.
100%.
You want private property at one time, though?
Look, that was there's no sign posted, obviously, so we're not like we ducked around the sign or jumped over a fence. We walked onto it maybe 3 feet onto where it's at to look at some stairs, and we walked back when he pulled up on us. And then he tried to fucking tell me that it's all private. How are you gonna tell me this is private, dude? I'm not dumb. I've been in private communities. I've lived in one. No, but he tried to tell me like I'm just gonna fucking run between my leg between my tail and just accept what he said. That's not cool, dude. Like I said, if I was a guy on a bike, you know, taking a stroll, I wouldn't even be contacted. But because I have a skateboard and look, we're in bright clothing. We're in bright clothing, dude. That's not cool. It's not cool. I get it. I get you guys can be concerned. And that's fine. And I didn't stop him from it. And if we're continually walking on sidewalks and we're not hanging around, we're not doing nothing wrong. Okay? That's all we're doing. And then for him to come and tell me that, hey, and try to bark at me real quick is not cool because I'm aggravated because I'm not being talked to respectfully. If I was, I wouldn't be loud. So it all depends on your attitude, how you get reciprocated an attitude back. So remember that. And you can say, in a condescending tone. But understand that this is why...
It goes all ways.
Yeah, it goes all ways. And I'm very respectful. We're just walking, man. Like I explained to him, we're walking.
Sidewalk is fine.
Yeah.
If you go into the colleges, okay.
We're-
It's private property.
we're not-
You'll be subject to arrest.
Of
Fair
course,
enough?
and we're not children, dude. I made it this long. I've never been arrested, and I have no issues, no problems. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm just explaining to you the rules. Okay.
We made it this
You
far,
follow
man.
them And stay on the sidewalk. If you go on
Rules have
private
been followed
property-
100% all night. 100%.
Okay. Have a good night.
Yeah, and I want your name and badge number.
Officer Livingston, 4084.
Thank you. What's your name?
Just Chamberlain,
ID number? Or whatever you have? I don't know what you are.
Campus Safety Sergeant.
A badge or ID number? You don't have it? No? Not even an employee number?
Is that
Not even an ID number or body number? What is it?
Chamberlain?
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Is that it? I mean,
You just said go.
okay, now can you just let him know that if we continue to do this, I don't want to be stalked? I don't appreciate that. We're just walking. We're not stopping.
Walk. He's telling you to walk.
Okay.
So walk.
Yeah, but I'm telling him I don't want to be followed around.
Continue to walk. He can drive on the public street just like you can walk on the public sidewalk.
Yeah, but I don't want to be followed.
Well, that's his job.
Yeah,
You gotta
but
make sure that you don't
if,
walk on their private
maybe he
property.
should do his job and actually patrol the air instead of following us
Okay,
around.
Keep walking.
Don't fucking do that, dude.
Keep walking. Bye.
I'm as free to walk as this way. If I want to go that way, if I want to stand here for a moment, I can. This is your fucking attitude's a problem, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, it is. You have a bad fucking attitude.
You're right.
That's why fucking people don't like you guys.
You're right. They don't.
Yeah, because of you, dude. At least these fucking guys kept their mouth shut. And look, whatever. What are you, a sergeant?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, and you're letting this shit happen, dude?
You're not walking away.
Because look, he wants to fucking tell me go like this. Like I told him, I'm not a fucking dog, bro. No, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's what I can do.
Have a good night.
Fuck, dude. Let it go. Yeah. Try to fucking ID me. The fuck? Yeah, it's fucking funny, huh? It's fucking funny. Go do some work, dude. Yeah, because I know my fucking rights, dude. You don't like that shit.
I was confused. I'm like, how are you, already pretty much sure that I did that? I'm like, we were just walking. This is public, right? Wouldn't answer me. I'm like, is this public or not? Wouldn't answer me. And you try to make us sit down. And, like it's late at night, cold, the coffee's cold. I'm like, I'm not sitting down, I'm not going to do that. He got all upset, then again, demanding me. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not a dog,
That's right.
So-
Actually, everybody really appreciated the way you handled that police encounter.
Yeah.
I think the way you handled it, a lot of people actually learned from it because that video went viral.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people seen the way you dealt with it. Let me ask you a question, man. How did you learn how to deal with police the way you did?
I grew up skateboarding in California, and so, you've seen the slogans around, stickers around, probably that say skateboarding is not a crime. It's kind of been the mentality you have to grow up with, that you feel that what you want to do for fun is a crime, but it's not. Really just out here having fun, not being anybody's way, not really trying to destroy property or anything, just cruising, having fun. So I've had a lot of interactions with police growing up. When I was young, I was 13, I had my first encounter. And then all throughout my adolescence, up until my young adult years, I've had run-ins with police. So I think just knowing the way that they approach you, treat you, kind of judge you, and put you in a spot, is kind of how I learned.
I know I asked you this earlier, but I want to ask you again. The encounter with the security guard, do you think it had something to do with the call that made the cops so aggressive with you, or what makes you think the cops behave that way?
I would say it was a mixture. I know Claremont PD from just experience. They're a very aggressive police department, especially with skateboarders and people like myself. But it could have been the mixture also of the officer, the campus safety officer's call, and then also just the nature of the time and stuff, which to me is, it's irrelevant. Not everybody's on the same schedule. Some of us are late people, some of us are early risers. But
Right.
in that time, yeah, it was late at night. But again, we weren't making noise. We weren't even riding our skateboards. We were
Right.
just simply walking around. So I would just say it was a culmination of everything, a mix that would have caused them to be like that. But just in my experience, just Claremont PD has a nature to be like that. And I think in the comments, you've seen from people's other interactions,
Right.
they've had the same
Right. Similar.
similar situations happen where they're just kind of accosted and accused and not even given chances to talk and stuff like that.
So right here, guys, we have Louis C. We are in the area, and this is the Pomona College in Claremont, California. And I'm gonna pan around and I'm gonna show you guys the area. That is a street. This is a sidewalk. This way, that way is part of the campus. That's a sidewalk. Anything on that side of the sidewalk is part of the campus. You cannot be on there. I mean, I guess you actually can go on the campus, but if they ask you to leave, you have to leave.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
there.
would agree with that.
Okay, so
Which we would have done.
that's
if
right.
We were doing
And
something
you would
like
have-
that,
you
like
would
if
have
we were
left-
in there.
right.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. It's late. Let's get out of here. I wouldn't
Okay.
be doing that anyway. But yeah.
And so, guys, what we're looking at right here, right now, is a situation of where it was late at night. Okay, some folks are night owls. They like to be out at night. Some people can't sleep at night, so some people go out for walks. We've actually shared videos where a man went out for a walk because he couldn't sleep, and the cops were messing with him. So it's your right to go out at night if you want. Just be careful with these cops out there, okay? Profiling folks. So we have a situation here where this man was doing absolutely nothing wrong, nothing illegal. He was walking around, had a skateboard in his hand. The cops were called on him because of the security guard. Now, dude, shouldn't the security that is working here on campus know that the sidewalk and the street is public property and not call the cops on someone who, because it is his job as security to kind of keep an eye and make sure you're not breaking into shit or something like that, right?
Control the area, of course.
But to call the cops and saying that you're trespassing, and for the cops to come and say you're trespassing when in fact you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a log for that. Is a false report.
A false report.
False report.
That's right.
Which led me and my friend to be put in a position to, I mean, essentially be prosecuted for something we didn't do at all. I mean,
prosecuted,
ID'd,
beat
all
up,
that. Yeah,
arrested,
possibly, you know.
fucking
Yeah,
rights
The
violated.
female officer in the video, you can see she immediately walked up putting gloves on, so she
Right,
ready
to go hands on.
She was ready.
How many times did they ask you for ID that you remember and you refused?
And between all of them, maybe like 5-6 times.
That's what I was gonna say. I remember a good 5 times at least.
Yeah,
You didn't give up your ID for nothing that
I
day.
had no reason to. I mean, I've been in situations where I have done something and I'm okay, I'll hand it over. But in this situation, no purpose. I have
All right.
No reason.
You got any words for the people out there who are watching you right now? Because I gotta say, bro, you did a damn good job on that video. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for standing up for your rights. Thank you for recording the police that day. And thank you for checking these Claremont police officers, because they are constantly violating people's rights, not just here in Claremont, but everywhere else in the United States.
Yeah.
So I think it's because they don't know the First Amendment. I think it's a lot of times because the people don't know the First Amendment. They don't know their rights.
Yeah.
And so if nobody really knows what's going on, they're just like, oh shit, I got feelings. So let's go check if our feelings are correct. And so any words for the people that are watching right now?
Definitely, I would just say, you know, do your work like for yourself, you know, gain knowledge, use channels like San Joaquin and, you know, others, because there's definitely valuable info in there and those interactions and the message that he's, you know, putting out there. I mean, a lot of us maybe are living with our head in the sand when it comes to these things because we want to feel safe and protected. But a lot of the times I feel like we're getting violated, our rights are being violated rather than protected by law enforcement. So, you know, do some reading, watch some videos, you know, look at the world around you, really. I mean, look at what's happening. It's kind of getting to that point where you have to really kind of question, are we being protected, or are we being, you know, taken advantage of and violated most of the time? And from my experience, it's on the contrary. We're being taken advantage of a lot. You see a lot of cops lying to people and just manipulating the situations in their favor. And it's just not okay. I've reached my point of being taken advantage of, and I'm obviously going to stand up for my rights and for others around me. So,
do you suggest people record police if they see them?
yeah, your phone is your most valuable tool that you have on you. I mean, everybody has it. It's on you 24/7. You can't deny that. I mean, it's kind of our lifeline these days, and it'll continue to be. So it's very crucial. You're more than allowed to record them. There's no reason you can't. Don't let them tell you otherwise. If they do, they're obviously lying. So just, you know, hit that record button. Make sure that you got them on there. And yeah, this is very important to have these days.
Awesome, man. Perfect. I'm going to say one more thing before I close this out, guys. Everybody watching right now, I really want to help Lewis's channel grow. We just had lunch and I did talk to him and I said, bro, just get your channel going. Make sure you have a channel. If you see police, record them. I'm definitely going to drop his link, this link for this video right now for his channel. So make sure you guys go subscribe. Let's get his channel up. I want everybody out there, if you've ever been messed with police, if police have ever messed with you, Or not only that, but I've said this before, and my son Nick right here, he's not anti-cop. He has never been arrested. He's never been in trouble. He is not anti-police for any reason whatsoever. So that whole mindset and that concept of everybody that records police must be a police hater, that is not true. My son Nick doesn't even like confrontation. He used to hardly swear. He swears every often now sometimes, but he's a really good kid. Does not hate police, is not anti-police. So I think that whole mindset, that whole thing of people, if you record police, I don't think that's true. So I just want to point that out real quick. You guys go subscribe to Lewis's channel.
Yeah, and if you see my video, leave a comment, because my comments were off, but I fixed it. So leave a comment, share your interactions, your experiences. I'd love to hear them.
Definitely. I'm going to drop the link to your original video in this video right here. He turned his comments back on, guys. Let him know you're there. Let him know you saw this video. Let him know how good he actually did on that video. You guys are going to love it. So, with that being said, let's go to the other spot and do the other follow-up.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's go.